So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and what the heck? Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
My stream crashed again.
Oh, so I see it for the moment. I heard you say hello.
What is going on?
No, so on my side, your stream is working at least.
Yeah,
I
is
can
it?
watch it and I hear yourself if I can activate the sound.
Oh, okay. Hello,
It
us
seems to
there.
work.
Okay, but it does not work on my end, so okay. It's it is a quite a nice day today then, with nothing really working. Oh my goodness. Yeah, what shall I say? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, again. We are here on Paliné. Why? I will I will explain in a second when I have rearranged the chat again. And with me today is the wonderful and beautiful and one and only Actino from MA7. Hello, hello.
Hello. Thank you. It's too much. Too much compliment.
No, it's not enough. Not enough. I don't know. There's so much going on at the moment. So much going wrong at the moment.
Also,
As you can see, I am back on Paliné. It was not on purpose. It is just because my save game crashed for 5 or 6 times on Schwesing, but now I really am not sure if it is just a save game problem or if it is a problem with the PC itself or with something else. Because the stream crashed 2 times on my end, or YouTube crashed 2 times on my end. So I think we will do a podcast anyway, right? We will do a little bit more of a podcast so we can keep it a little bit shorter and yeah, give some spoilers.
you want spoilers?
Yeah, I heard that Le Marché will be a 4 times map.
Sadly not. Sadly not.
It was only a 4 seasons map then, right?
Clearly, yes.
No, it's nice. I got a question. Oh, I should have asked that before the stream, but nevertheless, the Polish guys. I cannot remember the name of the modding team.
Oh, it's a Polish name, so it's a bit.
Thank you.
But I can find this for you.
And I cannot remember the name of the map from Black Sheep modding.
So Black Sheep modding, the map is the Pichonier Valley, or the Pichonier Valley in French.
Okay, I hope that Bene, who asked that yesterday, now knows it and and he watches it. So Le Pichonier.
Yeah, the Pichonier.
Okay, Le Marché, La Pichonier. Okay, that means in German.
I think you translated to Das Pichonier. I don't know if they gave it a Dutch name.
Is it just a name with no meaning, basically?
So
It's not
Le
a...
Méché, you mean, or Pichonier?
No, both. I would have come to the...
I think in both cases it's a name from the region. For us, Le Méché, it's the name of the river that flows through the map, the real location of the map, because the map is based on a real location. And I think that for the Pichonier, it's also something like that.
Makes sense. No, that makes sense, because then of course the translation messes up when it got auto translated, because translate a name, right? It's difficult. Yeah. No, I get that. Okay. The other question is that was the follow up question to the Polish team. They basically approached us both for the crop cycles to make it more growth stages, right? And so it's an open secret that we work together on this stuff, that there's a little bit inspiring on Terra Life, there's a little bit and a lot of work on your end, on their end. And I got a question. If I remember correctly, we increased the the points in the year where growth happens from 12 months to 48 weeks, so that we have 48 indicators for the crop to grow, with then of course 32 growth stages that are certain steered or working then. How is it?
That was the case on Zero Life, but on our map it's not the case because we can't make LUA. We are stuck with the 12th period.
Yeah, and correct. And this is my question: when do those different crop stages show up?
So it's still once by month, but giants often use multiple times the same texture and 3D model for two separated steps. They just changed the height of the crops, but it was the same 3D model and the same texture.
Yeah.
And so what we done together is to add new texture and new 3D model, so each step have a custom texture and is more realistic in the color grading and in the different stages.
Mm-hmm.
So in the number there is not more steps, but in the visual there is.
Yeah. So why I was asking that was basically that I saw, for example, I'm on the wrong map now. Oh no, here it is. For example, you have summer barley. When you sow it in March, then you have maybe it grew a little bit on April, May, June, and July already harvest ready. So these are only 4 stages. So but you guys worked it out, right?
Yeah, it's that. For example, with the barley and wheat, the winter ones have a bit more stages because we have a bigger time period, so we were able to get it a bit more. But in all cases, we needed to work to do the best we could with those short time period.
Okay, now it is because as we have now the collaboration over a couple of teams. It is difficult for me to always follow up because it is not necessary for me to be in the conversation about certain stuff. And this is just what I wondered because I know or knew that we had back in the days. For that, we had to increase that stuff. And I was just wondering because I saw today, was the post from today or from yesterday with the crop stages?
On our side, we made a post on Mittwoch. So I don't remember how you say it in English. So 2 days ago.
Wednesday should it be, right?
Yeah, Wednesday.
2 days ago. I saw
we
today.
Also made a few weeks ago a post with the stages, winter weeks. I'll send it back to you if you want.
No. This is what I saw. I mean, this is no problem to trigger them with EasyDev, the stages. Yeah. Right, you can say show me this, show me that, but to get it.
That's how we made multiple state screenshots.
I know, and this is one thing. This is the typical. What I make fun of all the time, the typical Insta clickbait. But when you are in real game, and you only have 3 months to go, then you don't have to. And this is just something that bothered me for a couple of weeks, but I totally forgot to ask you that. So
no, the stages you saw on the screen are the real stages that you have in the map. So you will see all of them on the time period the crops is growing. So for some crops, you have a little bit less stages because the crop grows faster. But the 2 crops that we already showed, so at least on our side, I don't know what the Polish guys showed on their side. It's really the stages that you will have in the game, on the map, when you are playing.
I can't wait for it, to be honest. I don't know if I mentioned. I don't know if I mentioned it enough, but I really love our collaboration, and I really love this map. But I have to say, after 3 years on this map, and now being forced to be back to I can't wait. I really can't wait to get my hands on Le Marché. I hope that I'm one of the golden boys that can stream a little bit early on it. Because this is really something I will change this map for Le Marché. That was the plan for the international stream. So for Fridays and for Wednesday for the weekly news show, so to say. And on Sunday, I want to play on the Schwesing Bahnhof, what is basically an updated version of the 1.0 back in the days. It has nothing to do with the version that is now released on ModHub. But the version on ModHub, we agreed on permitting him to use stuff from Palinés, so from this map. So at least, this map is on the status of Palinés, so there's not really a reason for me from going to Palinés to this map then.
Honestly, I don't know how you made it for 3 years. I can myself soon not see it anymore.
Yeah, but you see,
so much time.
I created some nice building stages on the map that was different to the Terra Life version, and of course different to the others. So this is all fine. It is really all fine. There's no problem on it. But the problem is I'm normally not the typical John Deere driver. I'm not the typical let's play and storytelling player. So I'm playing farm sim like today I want to do this or today I want to do that. And I was forced into a little bit of a timetable and seasonal working because of the multiplayer with Rainer and Sam, because they are more the typical role player, realistic players, and so now I'm a little bit bored, and I want to play with the Fenn tractors. I like the Fenn tractors. I like the machinery on Schwesing Bahnhof, and I like the fact that you can really go from the northern farm to the southern end and really drive for that's 10 minutes. Yeah, that's something.
You see, you can drive for a bit of time on Le Marché too. It's a 2x map, but you still can take a few long roads.
Yeah, I know you can do here too. If I'm going in circles around the watermill and I can go for 3 hours.
No, that was not what I wanted to say.
Okay.
It works too.
Yusa, hello, and Ace, hi. No, but it's really. I mean, we have the main reason I'm playing that long on this map here is because you were very, very busy and kind in updating during the work progress for me the Palinés map. So I was always on the newest stand of what I needed for testing MaizePlus and for what we wanted to do with Le Marché and the crops and all that. So it was basically the best way to do so. Not for not having then 10 and 20 other maps where only a few things are in.
The update from Prairies was originally absolutely not planned, but as you needed a map, we were happy to make something for you.
Yeah, and with somewhere in Thuringia with Castor's map, I would have. I mean, I love the map too because it is. I think. Where did we go? I think we went on Palinés status, but the cherries and the apples on top. Or something missing from Palinés that should come with the next update from Le Marché. Then I don't know, but it's really also very far in the development. But the problem is to start a new save game again.
Yeah.
This is so annoying. When back in the days when we started on Ostseeküste, it was the base map with then some crops in it, and we talked a lot about what we wanted to do, and then there was always this: can we put it in, or will the save game be destroyed? And then we were at the point where I didn't want to play on this map anymore because the status of the development was further. We had 48 weeks and all that stuff. And I wanted to show people, not just to talk about it. Then I switched to the Eifel. But the Eifel, I built the farm completely new. Then there was a state where a major update came and I had to restart the save game again and rebuild the farm again. And then again. And then I said, fuck it. And then I went to Paligny. No, then I went to Holzer. There it never happened. The multiplayer never happened. And then I went to Paligny. And in Paligny, I was also in September, like here, but with Terra Life Plus. And then FarmSim25 came out. And then I didn't play FarmSim25. I played Assetto Corsa. And then I started on this map here again. So this
and here we are again.
yeah, and always starting new. It's so annoying. What is how would you pronounce the name? Guillaume or
Guillaume. It's Guillaume in French.
Guillaume?
I don't know how you call it. Guillaume, yeah.
But it's an L. It's an L in the middle.
Yeah, but French is a bit strange. There is a letter that you sometimes pronounce, sometimes not.
I know it's strange, but it tastes so well. But it's salut. It's not salute, right?
Yeah, it's salut.
Or is it salut from the Switzerland? No, it's salut French. Both.
Yeah, but it's French. Salut in French.
Okay. No, so there is a lot of people are asking, or some are wondering on how it can be that we work together, that we collaborate together. And that I'm so strict against other people like Edomod or so. And now that you're here, that you're present, I will repeat it. What I always said was, when we met back in the days, we wanted to do work together, and I said one condition is that for Terra Life is that the stuff has to be on ModHub. It has to be free for everybody, and we need a second version for the farming agency to do it for charity. And you changed completely on how you worked with the mods. You have a lot of mods now on ModHub, right?
Yeah. No, on 25 but everything what is public, we put it on ModHub,
Yeah, that is crazy. And all the others, they had the opportunity too, but they said, "No, fuck it. I want to make money. I don't go on ModHub." and this is really it was on purpose. There was some things to do, and this is why I'm saying everything is fine. I totally love those guys, and my good friends of mine, the Agrarasse, they are basically main customer of MA7.
Yeah, for the story also, the first talk for a map for the Terra was Castelnau.
Yeah.
After talking with Giants, it was too much work to transfer it on ModHub. There were too much things that weren't done right for ModHub. So we made Pioneer. Pioneer wasn't planned that we made it because we needed a map for the Terra Life.
Yeah, so and now I'm stuck on it. Thank you, by the way.
You're welcome.
So I paid my fees too. No, but it is. I get often asked, and the problem is always when I talk about it, and in that case, the person or someone from that organization is not there. People never know exactly if it is completely the truth that I'm telling, because there's so much bullshit out in the open, and. This is just something I want to say. We don't get paid for anything, and they don't get paid for anything in our collaboration. It is just because we like the stuff that we do, and it's really
we like to work together. And
yeah, that's what
nice people in this project.
Correct. It's just a combination from polite and kind people, and this is really the reason for. I know there are so many people out there that really can't get it, that really don't understand it because they tick different, but it is as it is. I'm totally happy with it, and I'm totally happy with not having 4,780 maps out there or something like that, and I'm totally happy that you did so much work on the textures and the fill planes. where I was really lagging of people that are capable of doing it. Because the main one who did it in farming agency is out for, I think, 2 years, 1.5 years, basically after release.
Yeah, and like I said it to you, it's a pleasure to be able to help you. I always knew your work, look at from the player side, and to now be able to collaborate with you and to help you is a real pleasure.
The problem or the funny thing is that so many people really think there would be any money flow. I get private messages so often where they say what do they pay you, or what do they have to pay you, or what do you pay them? And I say, huh? Why? Yeah, why? It is why can't you differ between the professional MA7 building project team? Yeah, that you have,
and the model parts, the public mod creation for the community.
So there's I think there's no problem, and this is why I often make fun, and I will do it again just because you're here. when do I receive the textures for this building? When do I receive the new textures? Where do I have to pay the 4K textures? Oh no, that was a different model, right? That was a different model where you pay for the 4K textures. Sorry.
You'll see with the Mecha, you'll have plenty of new placeable mods that come with the map.
No, I mean I really like that. I really like the buildings, but that is also some that is really funny. I said something like that, and I said, "Oh, the textures are but it's an old model, and yeah, then just pay for the 4K textures." And I said, "No, this is not Edo mod. This is not." This is for this model is as good as it gets, because I think it's a very old model.
Yeah, this model comes back from the early FS19, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's quite old. That's probably the last farming that we converted, because it's starting to look old. So we'll probably stop.
Oh, okay. So I have to wait for me to being replaced too, because I'm looking old too. I can tell you, you will be shocked when we see us.
Well, I already saw you 2 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. 3 years ago. That was before the whole disaster happened.
And if everything goes well this year again.
Yeah, but I'm ugly as fuck this time. No.
We are going to get so much drunk.
Oh yeah.
I already know it.
Yeah, with Agras and with Florian Castor there, we will drink heavily. No Twitch. No. I switched the English Thursday to the International Friday, and I will keep the international stream on YouTube, because there are a lot of people asking for YouTube instead of Twitch from the English-speaking community. So I want to have it that way. So on Wednesday and on Sunday is Twitch. They get re-uploaded the other day on YouTube, and on Friday it's stream on YouTube, and it will be on. Yeah, it stays on YouTube. I guess I don't have to re-upload it. Maza, hey. So yeah, FarmCon is quite a happening, I can tell you. What? Self-made man. May I voice an objection, the Alien Paul? This is not a nice project at all. It is the best project for Farm Sim. Oh, thank you.
It's often the case when it's coming from the farming agency.
Oh yeah, there are some people that are really not liking us.
Yeah, you can't be liked by everyone.
No, most of them are got kicked by me, and I said I don't want to work with you anymore, because I'm not that naive anymore that you can take the best of me. I mean I will give you my last shirt, but I won't let you take by force my last shirt. So if you're one of the guys who wants to take my last shirt, fuck off. And if you don't, then I will give it to you. So this is basically the way it works. For those who switched in later, that I'm back on Paligné is because today is a very creepy day. The save game crashed 4 trillion times. Just right before the stream, even YouTube crashed twice with me. So I thought then we do the podcast, the interview, the stream, the 1 hour stream safe on Paligné. I mean, when I see it, I really like it more. It worked. Just being an hour on another map, it worked. That I really do like it.
You'll soon have more hours on the map than me, I think. Sometimes not. But,
no, I really can't wait for Le Marché.
and we can't wait to have it out. It's we are working on it since 19 months now, so it's becoming quite long for a month.
I think
we are giving it everything.
That's nice. I think I will need maybe 2 or 3 nicely modeled collaboration models in the future.
This could probably be done.
Do you have any contacts with French food, animal food production companies or distribution companies?
Not a lot. I could ask Quentin. Maybe he has something. On my side, not really.
Because I think it would make sense to we made those bags here, the new pallets back in the days to make it look original. And I even got in the first release when we had the base game pallets, the sales manager from Deuka called me and said, this is not correct. I don't like it. This is not the correct way. And I said, yeah, we have to do this. We will do for the next farm sim, but we have to. And this is why we came up in 22 with these bags. And I think it would make sense to have some when you have a French map, some French stuff on it too. So you know that you can. Have it map-wise, for example, or we can integrate it in MaizePlus as an option too, or something like that. I would love to see it. And because you asked on how far we are with MaizePlus, we are still missing the buying stations for certain things because of the dead silence of Irrsinnreiner, who was the producer of the you remember the big Deuka silos where you could buy beet pulp and stuff like that? We wanted something similar to that, a little bit smaller, but to have one for stuff to buy so that you can place it on your map where you want to if you don't have the products or the productions for it. And there is a lot of food that you can or could put through it. For example, the whole pulps, the apple pulp, beet pulp, brewer's grain, carrot pulp, and all that stuff. So we don't have a silo. This is just for the dry ones, right? You wouldn't get any pulp through it. My idea was there is a mod. I don't know where. Wait, where can we find it? There was a mod. I think it's a polish mod. I'm not sure if I got it on here or just on the other map. Yeah, here it is. I would have said to do something like that, where you can play. You can see it, right?
Yeah, I see it.
Where you can put just a pipe onto a building. Yeah. So something like that. Of course, not with a grain blower on top, but just
a pipe.
Just a pipe that you can put on a wall. So if you have, for example, like the dealership. or something like here where you just can put it on the wall where you can't go into the building anyways.
Yeah.
This is something that I really still need, because there is no way at the moment to buy this stuff. And I don't want to have 5 of these monstrous big silos anymore, because the smaller the map is, the more difficult it is to place it.
Look, I sometimes have something for you. I look into it.
That would be nice, and everything to buy everything out of those boxes is also not. So then when you buy beet pulp or something and you have 20 of these things, is also very blöd wäre das. There. I hope I do not give too much away, but I have to ask. No, I have to ask. You have the other cows, right?
Nothing was told right now.
No, I mean, no. Yeah, you have different cows than I have, right? It was you. It was not the Polish guys. It was from you, right?
No, but that wasn't told yet.
No. Yeah. You have the lila cow, the Milka cow.
Yeah, exactly.
This chocolate. No, it was. I didn't want to go too deep into it. I just wanted to say, Tim has already prepared stuff. So as a reminder that we have to talk about it, or that we can talk about it and make it as soon as possible, because I'm not sure. I didn't talk to Tim for a couple of days now, but it's already prepared.
Yeah, I sent it. I sent him everything he needed to implement it with the MaizePlus. It's already, everything is already done.
Then I'm sorry for getting on a topic that was already done. I thought I could tell you something new.
So he can come back to me if he missed anything, but normally he has everything he needed.
Yeah.
I even made him the XML file directly to be implemented in the MaizePlus.
Okay, nice.
So the value and so for the MaizePlus already put in.
Kann nicht so gut Englisch schreiben, aber gut verstehen. Darf ich trotzdem Deutsch schreiben? Ja, natürlich. Es ist deshalb heißt der nicht mehr nur rein Englisch-Stream, sondern es ist ein internationaler Stream. Du kannst auch im deutschen Stream, wenn jemand Englisch was fragt, dürfen die Leute natürlich auch fragen, aber vorwiegend ist das natürlich Englisch für die ganzen Leute, die halt Englisch können. Also viele französische oder italienische oder spanische Spieler können ein bisschen Englisch und man kann sich so ein bisschen verteidigen, verständigen. Also das ist kein Problem, aber halt nicht jetzt dann dauerhaft, weißt du, nicht damit spammen. Nee, ich kann auch kein Russisch leider. Ja, lubiu тебя kann ich, das ist alles. Nee, alles gut. Aber du verstehst ja auch Deutsch, ne?
Actinum. Ja, ich verstehe schon Deutsch. Ich kann schon ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen. Nicht so viel, aber schon. Meine Mutter kommt von Zürich, so I'm a Swiss guy. We talk in a lot of language.
So now 10 frustrated French people left the channel because he speaks German. Nee, aber it is really to keep it English, but of course if you all after your capabilities, of course you can ask in German then. Maza, hey, I overread you.
Ja, gerne, Benedikt. So yeah, my German is... I understand it quite well. I can talk it, but mainly I often need a few hours to get into it. But when I go see my family, my German-speaking family on vacation and so, ja, nachher after a few Stunden, I can correctly speak German, but
well,
as well as English.
For me, it's no problem. If she's nice and beautiful and can cook, my French will be
Become good.
straight, so straight, amazing. I think now this is why basically why I wanted to get on the topic. I didn't want to spoil anything, but I wanted to get on the topic because for the feeding, I still need the field grass hay and field grass silage bales
On
for the
MaizePlus.
shop. Yeah, for the shop that we can put it in the shop and that we can basically put it in MaizePlus to be recognized when you have the field grass for thrashing. What did we go for a semi dry field grass as output, right, instead of straw?
Yeah, it's that.
Yeah.
If you trash it, you have a semi-dry field grass.
Yeah, so this is where we have this option that we do it that way. So then you have to ted it one time to become hay, or we could do also, instead of the semi-dry, we completely get rid of it and we do it directly to dry field grass windrow. Then there is no tedding necessary, and you get the bales, and then we only need one bale or one fill type for the shop, and I can put it into the feeding for this plant for the roughage structure. At the moment, roughage structure is only oat straw, barley straw, and wheat straw. But for taking the field grass, the dry the field grass hay, so to say, I wanted to put it in this folder for people who not have that much. So it's basically a necessity for the feeding then.
Yeah.
And the other stuff is will stay the same anyways, as it is not that exotic. I will start with the with all the feeding to make it work the way it should be, and I think there is a lot to learn then for people to when they feed when they feed the cows.
Yeah, that's quite different from the base game.
A little bit.
But that's also nice.
Yeah, it's totally nice because we have so much of a variety in what we can do. I mean, this is also, people always say, yeah, but it's too difficult, it's too much, and yeah, but then it's nothing for you. I mean, there are so many people now that got inspired by the stuff and do put out single mods with there's additional silage types for bunker silo. There is the XMLs finally, as promised. I have to say, they put them on the Giants developer network so that people can put in the XMLs in the maps already. So there is variation. There's so much out there. So why should I do it different to what I want to have, right?
Yeah, and it's like always, you create something, it's destined to a part of the community. It can everyone plays the game differently and wants something different.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is some mod for some group of people or the mod for other group, and that's normal.
Hast du was vom saisonalen Pflanzenstress-Mod gehört? Nee, weiß ich nicht, was das ist. I have no idea what that means. Seasonal crop stress. Did you translate this with Google Translation, or is this did you write it in German and know it in German, the mod, that way? Because I haven't heard about it. The problem is, there are, as I mentioned just before, there are so many mods out there that are inspired by the stuff that we made. I cannot follow them up because we have to focus on stuff that we do. When I always hunt after every bunny, yeah, the turtle
Every
will
French
win.
woman you
Oh yeah, I mean, basically, I love every woman, right? But I love most the women that can cook, and that have some temper, and so I basically love every woman in combination with food. And I'm a simple guy. I'm a simple guy. Just feed me, and I'm happy. Is Maze Plus with Giants? No, it's not ready yet. No, it's not. It's German. Okay, then I know I don't know. Kenne ich nicht. Also den Mod kenne ich dann nicht. Yeah, the funny thing is with this, people see all the sliders here and think, oh, way too complicated. But the slider here are just the things where the food gets what is verteilt, distributed, where for example a silage bale, a grass silage bale, where the single components or the single supplements are distributed to this slider. So this is just an overview. You don't have to think about this stuff. It is just to show you, okay, we need a little bit more here or a little bit more there, and if you make a TMR for milking cows 28 months old, it will fill every slider. It will be the perfect ratio. So you don't have to think about it that much, because you just put in, like you see here, at least 20% maize silage, at least 30% meadow silage or clover silage or alfalfa silage, and 10% whole crop silage or meadow haylage. And you are good to go. You got a complete TMR for your cows. So that means with 3 ingredients, you have those all filled up. So it's very easy. But for those who want to make it more realistic, you can change the values of your food. So you can change the value of your grass silage, maize silage, what those fill up, and make it your own. And if you have special food, you can put it in there. So the opportunity that we give you is just like the base settings. When you, how do we say it in English, work settings, factory settings, that they are just the factory settings, like the factory settings on a watch, and you adjust it yourself. This is the same. So it's not that complicated. You don't have to do everything. You just really need to read the PDF then. And of course with Maze Plus there's always a PDF. Yes. The mod is called Seasonal Crop Stress. No, I don't know it. Ace, really, I do not know it. So, the big news that you wanted to announce today is that you will make a 4x map, right? That was the big announcement.
No, that's the big news you want us to announce.
Oh yeah. You're right. I wanted you to announce that. Okay.
Sometimes one day, but first we'll finish the map that we are working on right now, and then we'll see. One project after the other.
I personally think that Giants made a huge mistake with going with the dynamic ground for 25. That was a huge mistake. It was way too early. Because of that, the densities of the normal map, of this map here, are as high as they were in 22 on a 4x map.
Yeah.
That means if you do 4x map, it will have the density of a 16x map. And if you, they went for the all the stuff with the row crop that they implemented, has to be for console, of course, but the possibility, it's the same. They gave us the possibilities to do more, but you would have to have at least a 64 times map density on a 4x map to have an actual working strip till and all that stuff that we need.
you could keep the same density, but it would be awful in the game.
Yeah, it would totally. And when you see on how nice normal maps now look with the higher densities, when you paint stuff,
and we put so much work in the maps on the detail and so
correct.
And so weiter. It would be a bit sad to do something less good. I would love to do a 4X map, but before I need to be sure that I could do it as detailed and as nicely done, or at least as what I think is nice, as other project.
Yeah, that is, and that is the main reason when you have a 4x map. It is not just that it has to be a 4x map. It is a map that has to be detailed.
Yeah, and it's 4 times the size, so it's not just 4 kilometer by 4 kilometer. It's really you are making 4 map in one. The surface is 4 base game map.
To be honest, I believe that we made an issue, or we have an issue and a problem with the grass that we implemented today on the Schwesing Bahnhof on that safe game, because the Schwesing was already back in the days before it had that high amount of crops. It was very, very heavy loaded for PCs. So then now all the crops and all that stuff is in, and it's
a bit too much.
It's and then Flowy implemented the other grass, and maybe it's too dense. Maybe this is a problem or something. Or today is because of the war. I don't know that they do something with the internet or so. I don't know. But normally not the game would crash. So, and I have nothing in the log file, so it must be something like that. So just to keep in mind, and it's not. And where I wanted to point out is Schwesing Bahnhof is not the most detailed map. It's a very, 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 very nice map. One of the nicest 4x map that I know. And we have 3, 4.
Map. And it came out really fast on the 25, the first version.
Yeah, and we have four active farms on it. With I think there are 8 GB of mods in the save. So this map is full. When I imagine we had this map so high detailed as some of the one-time maps, then I'm totally with you. That would be kind of impossible to have, and you had to increase the density anyways, so that you can paint the stuff much nicer. Is here something in the bushes? Here it landed. Okay. I was. They were. I didn't know where they spawned the last time. Okay, here they are. Okay, now we have them back.
Yeah, and the other point is also that the 4x map can be put on console.
Yeah, but if they did, or if they would not have increased the stuff and would not have made the dynamic ground, we had 4x maps on console. If they didn't do that, but they did, and so it's still no 4x map on console.
Yeah, but that's also a bit the issue for us, as we are trying to do as much as possible publish home mode for everyone.
I have a proposal.
Know that's less a problem for you.
No. I really and I will play the heck out of this map. This is also a reason why I did not go for Le Puchinier. The map was totally nice, and I really loved it. And with the fish and all that stuff, I really like it. And Agras are playing on this map. It's really a totally nice map. And the farm is for. I think it's one of the first. No, I think it's the first farm that I liked from the beginning from Black Sheep modding. Normally, Black Sheep modding's models are always a little bit too big. They always see. They always. I think the buildings look always 1.08 too big. It is this typical scale from FS11 where you had 1 by 1 or 1 by 1.08 bigger. Is this so? Because there was no 1x1, right? You had the Deutz tractor that was 3 meter wide, 4 meter high, and then the other that was just so because of this not size. It looks like looked like that the stuff had to fit into it. So this was my feeling always. The same with Dutch Modding Incorporation with DMI. Those buildings always seem to be 0.8 too small, because you can't drive in the stable with a 4 meter high loading wagon, forage wagon, or something like that. So no, but this time this map it looked really perfect. But I didn't want to start a new save game, knowing that the big Le Marché will be out soon, and I will go on it anyways. So.
But yeah, no, clearly it's a really nice map that they made.
Yeah. Peter, hello. When starts? I was on the old save game. Flowy made it, updated the map and all that. My office PC ran 24 hours on that map since yesterday. Everything was fine, and then I went to the stream PC, updated, and it crashed 4 or 5 times. And even YouTube crashed before I could start the stream. So I said to myself, let's switch to Paligné, because my stream guest here in the voice doesn't know the map. Right? Actinum, you do not know Paligné.
Oh no, I don't know it anymore.
No, so I said I want to have a safe 1 hour stream with podcast, so that we have some pictures in the background. Instead of always crashing and reloading the map. So I have to look into it. I don't know what it is. Normally it was planned that I do go on it further. It is the map, the 1.003. Basically, it has nothing to do with the 2.0 that got released now.
So for the Schwesing Bahnhof.
Yeah. So this is because I announced everywhere that I finally will start today on Schwesing Bahnhof again. Yeah, not new map, but my old save game again with.
Finally change a bit.
Yeah. Elite farming. Hey, Servus. Hi. Yeah, I'm as fine as it can be with being depressed that the game crashed all the time. No, so this is really I'm really waiting for Le Marché, because this will be my second save game then, where I really start new. Is the main company already announced? I think in your pictures you had some pictures of something.
For the dealer, vehicle
yeah,
dealer.
yeah.
It's
okay. So okay, so I'm not spoiling. So I have to go on that map anyways with John Deere. So it's basically switching from this map to the other map with the machinery. And this is why I want to play on Schwesing Bahnhof with the Fendt and all that stuff that I have there. Until pressure, late summer, maybe to the for the FarmCon, Castor will have the Somewhere in Thuringia 4 times map, and then I will switch on this, because they are also part of the team of our, how should we call it, Terra Life MaizePlus Happy Friends Forever team, or what? I don't know.
A happy friend group.
So that is the way to go to. But until then, I just have to restart one save game, and this then the one on Le Marché. So this is the reason why I did not go on the other. Kommt es denn jetzt die next week or week start to playing? Nee, wenn ich jetzt auf der V2 anfange, muss ich ja auch wieder ein neues Save Game anfangen. Alles, was ich gebaut habe, die ganzen Höfe, die ganzen Änderungen an den Feldern und alles, das ist ja dann alles weg, und ich fange ja wieder von vorne an. Das Update von der Karte, was wir jetzt haben, wir haben mehr drin als in der V2. als Lasse in der V2 hat. Wir haben weitaus mehr drin, aber ich konnte halt das alte Safe Game und das ganze Gemalte, die Höfe und das gesäte Getreide und alles behalten. Is Terra Life still in Terra Life is a long-term project. Because of Giants not keeping up and having some issues, it doesn't mean that we are not working further on Terra Life Plus. It is just that we do a little bit more behind closed curtains and that we focus on MaizePlus at the moment. When MaizePlus is out, we will work further on stuff for Terra Life Plus, where I would say it is not possible to bring it into 25, but we are working on it then for the next farm sim more intense. Is another map planned from MA7 for FS25? Yes, a 4x map.
No, to be sure, I don't know. In all case, we are first going to finish the one we are currently working on before thinking of new project. We have a lot of idea. There will one day be another map, that's clear, but I don't know if it will be for FS25 or for the next one, because the timeline will become a bit short. To point a bit on the timeline, Le Méchet, it's already 19 months of work as today, so the map isn't out yet. So if we are going now in another map that is quite long to do, we would already be on the new farming. So we'll see.
I think
one project after the other.
I think you could easily do after Le Méchet, you could do Le Old Paul Valley. Le Old Paul, ich weiß, I don't know the word old in French, so Le Old Paul Valley, you know, the old,
yeah. I didn't understand it.
And it could be a 4x map. Because it could.
If you're open to a 4x empty map, I can do it to you really fast.
It is only half empty because two maps would be included Paligné and Le Méchet.
This
and then we
already be a bit longer to do.
But it would be in
work.
work.
For example, mod map that I made early 25. I can give it to you, but it's empty. But I can give it.
Oh yeah. From this perspective, I have some too. I mean, I still have to do the Geiselsberg map.
Yeah, it's okay.
And I'm not sure that it will happen in FS25. To be honest,
I would love to see this map back. I loved it so much.
It will be back, but it will be a 4x map. And for this map, there have to be certain things be done. Basically, it has some very much needed things that are necessary for Terra Life 2. So I would never do. I mean, it won't be on console anyways as a 4x map. But I would not do it as a normal map. So it has to have all the features that I want to. And when it is a 4x map, there are certain regions that come together with the original map. There's, for example, there's a partial a sea that is part of it.
You showed me a screenshot of the satellite imagery.
So that means with the stuff that Giants is coming up with the fishing and all that stuff, it would be something that you could integrate. It would be something that you could make very well happen. I mean, I saw it with the Black Sheep map because they integrated the fishing nice. It was the first time ever that I did fishing in Farm Sim anyways. So there was...
They worked on it before knowing that the DLC will do that.
Yeah.
So they made it totally independently, the fishing, their fishing system.
So it's really total cool. And then with Giants coming up with the wild boar, with the stuff where I talked in Terra Life in FS22 all the time about it, that we will bring it. So this is something that I'm kind of happy that they did it, but this is also something that we need on Geiselsberg because of the lack of the grassland management. Yeah. A lot of people do not know on how much and how big the grassland changes were with Terra Life Plus, that you could actually play on a grassland map and have not to worry about not having something to do. all those features are still missing in FarmSim because they didn't do it right. And this is something when I will do the map, it has to be in there. TerraLife Plus, yes or no, no matter. There are certain features that I want to have because this is basically on Geiselsberg, I started MaizePlus. On Geiselsberg, I made MaizePlus locally. There was no farming agency yet. There was no anything yet, and I started it. So it is for me then basically also my end project. Because I don't know if I will manage to live too many farm sim parts. Anyways, right? So
I hope you live for many farm sim.
Depends on the French women.
If you found one.
No, it's really. I want to have it a statement, and if the way it looks at the moment, the way Giants is picking up pace and picking up stuff that they fix, I would say it would be not too heroic to say maybe next farm sim the map and next farm sim TerraLife Plus and next farm sim really giving a big statement on that stuff.
Yeah, and this doesn't say that you can't work on new thing in the between. We
have to. Yeah, we have to. I mean, maybe some people will see it in a stream when you have it on a map when you test it, but it will not be for release. But it is an ongoing project. TerraLife Plus is an ongoing. I mean, TerraLife Plus was basically before MaizePlus because the idea of it, I have it for ages. The idea I have for so long, but had not the capabilities or the possibilities to do so. Not even the knowledge or the technical possibility in the game, and it all grew. And with now taking a little bit the pace out of it and focusing more on friends, becoming friends, getting friends, having friends, and regaining health and that the pace slowed down a little bit, but it's not still standing. It's just a little bit more focusing on what is possible, what is necessary, and what takes a little bit more time, and then take the time. Yeah.
Also. And to be honest, once the mesh is finished, I'll probably take a little break because I'm giving it so much hours these last few months to finish it.
There's just one word: grass. Grass. No, three words. Lupin, Landsberger Gemenge, grass.
And after them, you will find new words.
Peter, do I assume right that you are German? Dann antworte ich dir gerade in Deutsch. Ich wollte heute auf der Schwesing Bahnhof, die wir im Multiplayer mit Modelleicher und Rainer zusammen gespielt haben, das Multiplayer-Spiel wollte ich heute wieder neu aufnehmen. Flowy hatte mir die Karte angepasst. Wir haben alles eingebaut, was wir momentan aktuell haben. Aber ohne das Safe Game zu verlieren. Das heißt, die ganzen Höfe und alles, was ich gemalt habe, dass das alles noch da ist. Du kannst nicht einfach jetzt die V2 nehmen und da das Safe Game starten, dann ist alles kaputt, weil er hat die Karte ja komplett umgebaut. Und er hat ja auch ganz andere Sachen drauf gemacht. Ich habe ja mehr Feature jetzt in der Karte drin, als er in seiner V2. Deshalb auf der V2 werde ich nicht spielen, weil da müsste ich dann einen neuen Spielstand anfangen und da habe ich keine Lust, zu einem neuen Spielstand anzufangen. Entweder dümpel ich dann jetzt auf der Karte weiter. Ne, das muss man gucken, woran es gelegen hat, dass das heute gecrashed hat, und spiele auf der Karte weiter, bis dann Flowy und Castor, die irgendwo in Thüringen 4-fach im Sommer fertig haben. Dann gehe ich da drauf. Und wenn die Le Marché von MS7 fertig ist in den nächsten Wochen, dann gehe ich auf die anstelle von der Karte hier. Ja, weeks. It's weeks.
Yeah, it's a 3 of weeks now.
Yeah, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 12 weeks, 16 weeks. It's total.
42 weeks. No, it's. There is also always the case that we don't know how long and how many back and forth will be with the model test. So in all cases, we can't give a date. But we are coming to an end, and the map is now in internal testing. She's quite finished. We have still a few things to do, but she's globally finished. We'll take the time we need to test it correctly, to try to bring the best version as clean as possible for the first release. But yeah, we are quite near the end of the map. No.
That is something that was so saying nothing.
Yeah, I know.
More,
it's always
more.
hard to
You didn't say anything more than I said with weeks.
Yeah, no, but I want to give a bit of context. But it's also so hard for us to tell how many time we still need to work on it, because there is always a new idea that is coming, something new that you want to do. For example, when we started the project, we had planned to do 2 farms on the map, 2 complete farms. Nowadays on the map there is 4 farms. Just because, suddenly we wanted to do a new one with this location of the map, and after, and that could be nice to do 1 too. So, and it's like this for a lot of things on the map. We just added so much thing between the first line of the project and what we have now on the map.
It is basically exactly the same explanation on why I want to continue the save game on Schwesing Bahnhof, because when we started the map, it's like when you started to build a map. Yeah. You have your ideas. I mean, on the map, the map is finished, so to say, but you put your personal preferences on it. You change some fields with the Agroforrest, with the Keyline design. There is changes. Then with other crops, there's changes. With other animals, there's changes. And you do so much, and over time, this map grows to become so personally. And this 3 times, Rainer built his farm, Modelleicher built his farm. You have so much put into it, and there is no finish. There is no. Yeah, this is why I'm so into it. Yeah, the save game is lying down for 4 or 5 months now, but I still prefer to play and continue this save game instead of starting a new one.
Yeah. I understand it.
And there you are with your map.
Yeah, and it's like I said to you earlier, we could continue a long time to develop the map, adding new thing and all. But at one point, we need to decide, okay, we stop here, we finish what we started on the map. We now have a version that we like. The project globally, we are really loving it. We are really satisfied with what we did. Okay, now we stop. We publish our first version with those functions, and we can always later to update, add new feature, new gameplay, new thing in the map.
Just a second. Peter, kein Problem. Ich habe ja gesagt, internationaler Stream, es kann auch Deutsch gefragt werden. Es soll halt noch nicht übernehmen. Also mach dir keine Gedanken. Kannst auch jederzeit gerne englischen Stream gucken und immer was Deutsches fragen. Überhaupt kein Problem. Störst du gar nicht mit. Das ist ich bin kein Streamer, kein Let's Player, kein irgendwas. Es ist um zum Unterhalten mit der Community, um auszutauschen. Also du siehst ja, ich mache ja jetzt auch kein Gameplay oder so. Also du störst nicht, das ist ja der Sinn. Ich bin ja froh, auch wenn ich Gäste mal hier habe, wie jetzt Actinum, dass man sich auch mal ein bisschen unterhalten kann über die Projekte und das nicht immer nur so ein Monolog ist. Deshalb alles gut. And now I forgot what I wanted to say. Oh wait, where were we? We were with starting with the map.
Yeah, we were talking about the fact that on those projects you could always continue to do new things, and at one point you need to say, okay, we stop here, we publish our first version that we like, and we can always later continue to work.
Okay. Now I got what I wanted to say. I mean, I could not disagree more on what you just said, because I am the king of killing save games. I think with me, and I'm sorry for that, not at all. With starting with MaizePlus in 9. When we started with MaizePlus and the high types had to be increased, it already got some people heavily confused because the high types were through. then the fruit types and the fill types and all that stuff, and then the updates. Then there was the CCM extension, and there was the forage extension. Then there came the map update with the horse extension. So
there will be new thing to break.
Yeah, is there a chance that I can use this save game? Nope. And then there was straw harvest. There was seasons that also messed up your save game. So one thing is that I always said, no, you need a new save game. The good thing is that a lot of people came up with things to save the save game, but you had to put effort in it. And all the people that really enjoyed and appreciated what we did and recognized the effort that we put into the mod, put the effort into saving the save game, and most of them could save it, so that we are today with being capable of saving the save game as Floey did, right?
If you know what to search in the XML of the save game, what part you need to take and what part you need to get back from the new version of the map, it is possible to keep a save game. But that's something that you need to have some modding knowledge to do.
Yeah, the problem is not the XMLs. It's the painted density. Sometimes with precision farming, it is different saved.
The problem is also understanding what changed in the map, what can be kept from the old save game and what can't. And without a bit of modding knowledge, it's hard to tell. And you can't make a simple tutorial because with each map and with each update, it will be a bit different.
The main thing that you can say is mostly the reason you don't or can't save a save game today is because of Giants messed up. It's really not for ranting against Giants. It's really because of how should they know. I mean, okay, because we told them, but that is not a reason. No, it's just there is with every farm sim, it gets better. So you see that they listen, you see that they put effort into it, but you see also that there are different hands at work. There's one hand that puts a glass of water into the bucket, and one hand that drills a hole in the bottom, and one who carries. So you see that they are not always working together, and I can understand that after leading a team with 30 people, it's really difficult to let them all pull on one string. But I can say if you have them on different studios, like we have now. We are now fewer people working on it, but we are further away. Yeah, we don't have that intense talking. It also is very easy that something happens, that we do it double, or that someone redoes something that someone else did, just by switching an XML and forgetting that the other guy maybe switched something in between.
Yeah, and there's also the language barrier. I don't know how you say it in English, but English or Dutch isn't my first language. For you, the French isn't your first language. So sometimes we understand something false or so. That's also bringing sometimes a bit of confusion. But we are working it well.
No, what I want to say is, you know that you would never become a poor man, because you always could work as a comedian, because you are a French guy living in Switzerland, talking Dinglish. Yeah, that's you didn't mix French and German or French and English. No, you mixed your both foreign languages. That's so cool. I love you so much. I love you so much. Snifflestick, hey. It's so cool. So guys, are there any further questions? Because I don't know on how often we can make it to have people there. I want to go back to it, that we have in the international stream more often people. Sorry, there was the beer. More often to talk about something, so that it is really more like a podcast. But I am reducing the people that I'm working with, so the amount of people that I'm working with, so it becomes less and less the chance gets smaller and smaller, because I don't want to invite people that are just that are just. I don't want to have people here that are I just want to have friends here where I would have a Sunday morning coffee with, who I love to see and talk to, and not someone who wants to promote his amazing personality, or whatever, or his no, it's really I don't want to have someone here who's just saying on how awesome he is, yeah, and I think so it's more likely that I want to say that you are awesome.
And you are too.
Yeah, thank you. No, but don't kill the point. It's just the topic is to talk to each other and with each other, not about each other. So, and this is what I really hate in a lot of talking situations in farm sim, that people really want to make this they do stuff to get likes, and they don't care about other things, so they change.
Yeah, it's like you said before the live, you want to work and take time with people you could go take a drink with, or see in real life. Or,
yeah, correct.
And I totally agree on this. There is no point in working with people you don't want to get time with. That's a bit sad.
Yeah, the good thing is I don't have to say anything nice to you to make you stay. I just can be honest, and on top of it, it is nice what I say to you because I mean it. But I don't have to change my opinion just to make you being here, right? And I
feel the same.
And thank you. And the good thing is that we really do stuff that appears to be liked by a lot of people. But we won't change. We won't change it. We change what is necessary, but not what automatically gives us more likes. And this is something that is really rarely pushed in social media. This is also why I got so tired of this stuff. People asked me a lot and said, "Oh, you were with DJ Goham. You were with." I said, "Yeah, but I don't like it. I don't like this." I don't have anything against him in person. He's a professional. Yeah, no worries there. But it's not. I say it. I tell, like I say with my weekly news show. I say it the way I see it. I tell it the way I see it, not the way someone wants me to see it. If I find something is crap, I say it's crap. If I say something, I'm always, I think always that it is the truth, what I say. And if someone can give some facts that I'm wrong, discuss it with me, and I will change it. And I'm not someone who is jumping from left to right, but I will always go after the facts. So if someone says you are wrong with this, then I will change it. And you can have two opinions on one thing, and you can have two different opinions and still being friends because we care and respect each other. This is something
that's the most. One being in the wrong is one thing, but being able to have two separate opinions, to respect each other's opinion, and to find a way to please everyone, that's the best thing that can happen in a collaboration.
Yeah, opinions are always feelings and personal. So, but if for example, if when I say this barrel here is blue, then this is a fact. When I'm colorblind and it might be not blue, and you are not colorblind and you see it in green, and tell me, hey, listen, this is green actually, then I will correct my meaning. Then I will say, okay, it is green, but I see it blue. Yeah, but so many people are not capable of doing so because no, I see it blue. It has to be blue. This is then not an opinion because I think that I'm right, but you make it clear I am not, so I have to change it. When I say I think this barrel is ugly and you say it's beautiful, these are two opinions, and I can leave you yours and you can leave me mine.
Yeah.
So yeah,
we can just agree that we disagree on something, and that's
yeah,
not a problem.
correct. But these days, you find it so hard to find people that agree on something. It is always when someone says something. There are so many critics out there now.
Yeah, and with internet, we always see first all the negative.
Yeah.
The negative is such boosted on internet when you do something. That's also a bit of a problem. But that's a problem that is coming with internet.
Oh
you
yeah.
can't do anything about it. You just need to accept that people sometimes just don't like you and don't want you to do things. And okay.
Oh, there's something.
Give a shit.
Oh, there's something you can do about it.
Yeah, just ignore them.
Now you know what? You know what? Becoming old and stubborn.
No, but be careful. If someone comes to me with a constructive opinion, telling me, okay, I think that sometimes this could be better, or I have this idea, okay, that's totally fine. Criticism isn't a problem, but when someone just tell you, okay, what you do is shit, and don't want to explain to you why it is shit, or just say it by default, okay, in this case, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, when you say I'm an old fat guy, then it would be your opinion. If I would be offended by it, then it would be my problem, because you didn't say something offending. It was not offending what you said. It's just I find it offending. I got offended. So when I say, okay, that's your opinion, fine, it's not mine. Both can go the same way, or don't get into a fight of it. But every time someone says, I find this and that a certain way, people say he says this is this and that in a certain way, even if it's not even he didn't say it. You when you say you find me fat, then you did not say I am fat. Then you said you find me fat, right?
Yeah.
And it's up to me.
I didn't say it.
No, but it's up to me. But it's up to me. It's up to me to saying, okay, you're right. I share your opinion, or to say no, I don't think so, and not being offended by it and go the other way. And this is what I really cherish more than ever. The older I get, when you have people where you really can say something and they don't get offended by it. They know that you don't make it personal, that they know the difference between the topic and the target. And this is really something that is so hard to find. And this is why I say bye-bye to so many people. And a lot of people really do not understand it and think, oh, Paul is egoistic or whatever. Yeah, he's an asshole because he says he doesn't want to collab with this and that guy and whatever. It is just because I don't have to.
Yeah, a good example. So I don't want to give any name because it would be but you know what happened when we wanted to start upload on ModHub. Some people tried to make it impossible.
Yeah.
And yeah, just by default, because they didn't want us on the ModHub. And yeah, that's like that.
Yeah, and
in the end, we are now making dozen of mod on the ModHub, and we are happy with it, and everyone is going forward. But yeah, there is always someone to just not like you, to just try to put sticks in your way. I don't know how you say it in English, but.
Fritsch, Dankeschön, dass du da warst, reingehauen. Ich hoffe auch am Sonntag auf der Schwesing, hoffe ich. Yeah, that is something that I had to learn, because when I was sick from my health, I couldn't take a lot stuff on top, anyways, and I took a lot of stuff personal. I took a lot of stuff personal that wasn't even meant personal, and now. I am that far that I do not take anything personal, even if it is meant personal, because I really can laugh about people, because you are not on the ground when people try to attack you, because no one attacks someone on the ground. They always attack the one above you, and someone who's above you never attacks down. So that means that all the people that try to attack me or are jealous or something like that or greedy, yeah, I don't care because I know I did everything right, because I did something right. I achieved something that others are jealous of.
Yeah, I think that's true, but you need time to learn this.
Correct.
I'm still learning a bit of it. I'm still one moment. It's still a bit
hard. It's hard.
I'm also quite younger than you.
Yeah, so, but it's hard. It's really hard. And if you have the wrong people around you who are, for example, if you have someone around you who's really a totally kind guy and where you really think was total fine, super kind, but he is someone who wants to make it right for everyone, it means it can happen that you get dragged down because you try to make it for everyone also. Correct, but you can't. If you have 10,000 followers or 100,000 or 200,000 people playing with your mod, and there are 5 people who are trying to take the crap out of you, fuck you. You know?
Yeah, there is also the fact that we put, it's the case for you, it's the case for us, we put so much time and effort in our project because we love it, we are passionate. When you see someone try to take it down, it's always a bit hard because you know how much time you put in it, and then you just see someone attacking it because they just don't like you or any other reason.
Always.
Yeah, that's always a bit hard for you. But when with a bit of time and when you think back to it, you remember that okay, I don't need to give a fuck.
I don't think that anybody is that cold with not getting affected by it, but it's the way on how you get affected. If you get affected by that, you just say, oh, that was not nice, or if you get affected and really try to do something to you, this is the other case. So it is always the power that you give those people is really affecting on how it is affecting you. I have a very strict policy. If someone is trying to be a troll in the chat or somewhere, I tell them, I say, okay, you get one more chance to correct your behavior by putting a constructive sentence into the chat. If you're not capable of it, you get banned. And I had very often the discussion that I cannot do that. It would be too harsh. I would go against the rights of the free speech and all that. And I said, no, that's not correct. This is my living room. This is a private space.
It's not a live chat of your Discord channel, or your Discord server isn't a democracy. It's your Discord server.
Yeah.
You are putting the rules you want, and you can ban someone, you can kick someone if he's putting a hard moment in your life.
You know what the greatest compliment is? When people hate you so much, really, when they hate you so much, but they do not dislike you because you could say something that might be of interest, so they still are your followers and they still know what you're saying. This is something that where I really could laugh my ass off.
I totally understand this.
I have no problem with leaving Discords or not watching anything. And then when people say, yeah, didn't you see what this and that guy said? And I said, no. Yeah, but this video, and I said, I don't watch it. What? Or didn't you read in the comments? I said, no, because I don't care. But you have to come to this point.
Yeah. It needs a bit of work and time to come at this point, I think.
Yeah, but I'm always that way. So that's what I wanted to say before. When I say something nice to you, then I say something nice to you because I mean it, and not because I think I have to. On the other hand, if you do something,
so much more value.
Yeah, but if
someone tell you something nice because they just tell you something nice, that's one thing. But when you know that the person really mean it, that's so much better.
But when I use my words a little bit different and I say, "You asshole, shut the fuck up, let me talk now," then it doesn't mean that I don't like you. It is just the situation in it that is just so I directly go and go up front. Yeah, I don't go pregnant with something for weeks. I speak, if possible, I speak it out loud directly, and this means you have a lot of spare time. You really have more time on your plate because you get it, you cleared it out directly. And if I say, okay, I don't like you anymore, then it wouldn't be from now to then. It would be a progress. Yeah, you can't do one thing and I don't like you anymore. You're just then one guy that I like that did shitty things. But yeah, so it's the same with giants. When I say what they did is shit, or there are issues in the game, then I don't say that the game is shit, or I don't say that the Giants is that. I just say this situation, this certain thing is bad. But there are so many people out there that really want to understand it wrong. And then they go and tell it somewhere else. Paul said Giants is shit. What I didn't say. Right? You know that? These trash talkers?
Yeah, I totally know it.
And after weeks, it comes back, and someone says, "Well, here, why did you end the collaboration with Actinum?" Huh? What? Yeah, no. So after weeks from saying, "Hey, just shut the fuck up" in the stream, it went over the trash talkers and came back as we broke up, you know. And nothing happened in this time, but we already forgot about it, and this is what happens. And when this piles up, this is where all the people start getting this anger issues, in my opinion, because there are so many people that listen to something that someone might have said, but they do not talk to the origin. I would never believe if someone came up and told me something. Oh, did you know Actinum did say that and that about you? And I would say no, he wouldn't never do that in the open instead of talking to me straight.
Yeah, no, clearly.
Mm. And this is why we are much happier than the others. But. You said you want to do a 4x map, right?
I didn't say anything. No, I would love to do it one day, but I can't say that we are doing it soon. I don't know.
Oh, that is progress. You already repeated that you would love to do some.
No, I already told it a long time ago. We would love to do one day for the 4x, but there is certain conditions that need to be put together to make it possible. And for the moment, it's not the case.
Yeah.
But the fact that we can't make it now, don't say that we can never make one.
I really am a little bit split up in between the things that I really want to know on how far Giants tries to speed up and to catch up and maybe overtake and be in front again. But on the other hand, I really want to see just on how it plays out naturally, on what happens this year, week by week. Just guessing and watching my save game crash. No, just
again and again and
again. No, just by I think it's okay. It was a very 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 good decision to slow down. It was a forced decision because we were so highly motivated to bring everything from Terra Life Plus quickly over and have the sample maps and work on it further. And it was a shock on how it's not meant that way, but on how Giants messed it up.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need to make one step back to go 3 steps forward.
It was necessary for the personal and mental health to slow down. Yeah.
it should always go first. Modding is in fact just a passion. It's just a hobby. Your health isn't.
Yeah, but if you are totally into it, you don't see it
I
that way.
totally understand it. But
And it was so it was really so necessary, and yeah, people say no, you just say it because you can't do further. Yeah, true, but also I'm happy about it that we get basically forced to shift down and to take it a little bit slower. I'm kind of, and I mean by that, I really learn now on how people tick. I really learn now on how people act or not act, just be. I learn now on how people are really into it, or on which people were just into it because they tried to gain something out of it. So from all perspectives, I really appreciate this break. From the player perspective, of course not. I want all the features. When I see the growth stages and all that stuff and the features that we are, oh, yeah, okay, but this
one day it will come back.
Yeah, and better.
Yeah.
From 30 different modding studios.
That's another problem. But
Yeah.
not really a problem. That's some constraints.
Yeah, that's.
But we'll make it work in all cases.
I think we should wrap it up because we succeeded the 1 hour podcast stream with actually no gameplay. I just wandered around the map because I really couldn't persuade myself to nah. I was so frustrated. All the painting that I did on the other save game and the crashes. I'm so sad. I'm really so sad. I'm so sad. But yeah, let's see if we can make it work till Sunday and where the issues are. But no, it was totally. I'm totally happy that it worked out this week with the podcast instead of last week or the week before, because it is kind of fitting.
Yeah, and it's a pleasure to be here, to take time for this. And I'll come back next time with pleasure, if you want me back.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we have to get my profile done till FarmCon so that you can couple me to a French woman between 40 and 50 that is willing to take me, so that. So that I don't have to go
and
back.
So you'll learn to speak French, and it will be so much easier for us to work together.
Yeah, but speaking French, I mean, I had French back in the school. I really went against French when I was 16, 17, because I had how to say this, Verwandtschaft in English. Basically, my auntie and uncle, and so they were married and had roots to French people, but
yeah,
how?
Related.
Yeah, but how is the region in France meant to be called, where you better not be after 12 p.m. After 11 p.m. on the streets?
There is a lot. So I'm not living in France, so I don't know everything there. But
yeah, it's a special region. If there are also a lot of pedophiles and all that stuff, and really gangster shit. It's I don't have it on. I have it on my tongue. It's basically when you go south to the coast. Not to the coast, to the border to Spain. Oh wait,
like this I don't know.
Yeah, wait, I can.
If you want a Swiss city, I could find it, but the French one I don't know everything.
I think, was it Marseille?
Marseille, something. Okay, yeah, it's more on the Italian side, but yeah.
No, then it's not what I meant. Wait. I will Google it. I will tell you, because I don't want to shoot someone that is not. So Uh, yeah. What is it called? Is it Bordeaux?
No, Bordeaux is much higher.
Yeah, but it's left. It's left, right? It's close to the border to Spain.
It's closer at least than Marseille.
But I can't.
Sometimes. Yeah.
It's really when I will tell you in private then when I remember where it is, because it is what was really a really dark place where everybody says, no wonder you don't go there. Anyways, and they came from there, and this is where I said then I really don't wanna. No, I think or is it Marseille? No, Marseille is more the upper class, right?
No, Marseille is known for criminal activities.
Is known for it?
Yeah.
Okay, then maybe it's there. But this is where I rejected French, where I said I will never need it anymore because I don't want to have to do anything with them. And now I'm really sorry that I didn't learn English, Italian, and Spanish. And French, so those.
I had the chance that I had a parent, my father, that speaks French, and a mother that speaks German, as she came from the German-speaking parts of Switzerland. So I always had a bit of the both. So that helped me a lot.
My love of my life, my Spanish big love. She is a studied philosopher. She spoke. Spanish, Italian, French, English, of course, German, and what was the other? There were two others. It was so. I love education, and I love trying to speak in foreign languages and all that. But what I even love more is eating foreign food. and being in the progress of making it and talking to the people during it, and it makes much more sense to talk to a French person cooking French to a Spanish person cooking Spanish. Yeah, so I also spoke Turkish a little bit. I went to the Volkshochschule. I don't know the evening school, because I had a Turkish girlfriend.
Okay.
I do not know anything at all anymore.
Yeah, I only speak 3 languages, and that's already nice.
It was 30 years ago.
So 3.5, because I've got the German and Swiss German, but yeah, that's quite similar.
Yeah, I really make a big circle around your Swiss connection, to be honest, because it makes me feel small. With the income of the Switzerland people that really that you actually talk to me. I'm so master, my king.
Switzerland is a really nice country and I love it, but there is default like in any other countries. We are not above the others.
Yeah, I know. In Switzerland, this is the only country where I don't know the English word. I hope it comes across now in German. Switzerland is the only country where die Parkuhren nehmen Geldscheine. Is it called parking clocks? I don't know. But I think it's the only country where the parking clocks take €50 notes.
Yeah, but the economy is a bit different. We have better salaries, that's clear, but the life is also bigger.
What?
I don't know if you can say it like that, but the life costs more.
Yeah, more expensive.
Better salary. Yeah, sorry.
No, that was funny because you said your salaries are higher and your life is cheaper. So that was
okay,
yes, no problem. But I really thought
what? Are higher, but the life is also cost more.
Yeah. No, it's really funny, to be honest.
But you globally can live really well in Switzerland if you study minimum and if you work. If you are working a lot, you'll have a nice salary and you'll live good in
Yeah,
Switzerland.
the politics is better in Switzerland, but I try to avoid politics in streams, so I do not talk
Yeah,
about
no,
it.
no.
But it's really it's not
But
the Holy
the chance
Land.
that
It's
no, it's not. But there is nice thing to see. There is other things that are not so nice. But globally, I love this country and I wouldn't go live anywhere else.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
you also have
maybe
the
when I'm old. But I don't know. I mean, for me personally, it's the wrong direction. I would love to go more to the north, in the direction of the sea. Not that I would not go south to the sea too, but it's too hot for me. So if I mean, when I go left, when I was in Wimereux,
okay.
that was nice because it was basically the same temperature as here. The water was in September also warm enough to hop in. There were no bad animals. There were just the police was awful because of the guys coming from the UK over. on, yeah, so at night at the beach there were 20 gendarmerie with dogs and all that stuff. It was funny. I was. We were at the beach, and I was taking a piss, and my son was at the beach itself, and someone with a big a lamp pointed at me, right? And I was so angry. I was really angry, and I was shouting, "What the fuck do you want? Come here if you want some stress." I was very heroic because my son was with me, right? And then we ran up the dunes. And then I was on the top, and then I saw the gendarmerie with the MP and the cars that were shaking because of the dogs inside. And all of a sudden, I was exactly 3 centimeters tall because
Oh shit! Oh
yeah.
shit! Not
Oh,
good.
but really big shit. And I thought, what the that could have been. Oh, that could have been wrong, going wrong, very wrong. Yeah. So, yeah, of course, it was understandable that they pointed at us because I was waving and saying "Hello England." Yeah, I was waving during my piss, and of course was like I was welcoming some boat people from there or something. And they explained afterwards this is why they have the high frequentation of the gendarmerie at the beach because they come across.
Okay.
So it was understandable, but it was an impression that but there it was really cool. I liked it. The food also is a little bit more expensive than here, but the quality is way higher. You see that that the French people really take care of, or they really look after higher quality food instead of this. It was really cool. So that would be something that I think. But then then I saw afterwards the autumn storms that go down there, where waves crash on the concrete walls at the city, and the waves are way higher than the buildings. And then I said, because no.
Don't want to take this.
So maybe, yeah. Okay, but what can we take out of the stream tonight? So Le Marché is in the making. It can take some weeks, depending
Weeks
on.
or a really few months, but it won't be long yet.
I
We are
say,
talking of at most a few months, but 2 or 3 months at most.
oh, really?
Yeah, I think.
It's cool because now that you said that, I can say I think that we will um, widen the release date of Maze Plus also to the first half of 26,
Mm.
because we could pressure into trying to release end March on beginning April, but it would be a pressure release, and I want
Yeah,
to
and that's
do
never
a
good.
safe release.
Yeah.
I mean, it's yes, there are also again those guys always moving up and the typical Paul, and yeah, it's development of stuff that we do in our free time, and
Yeah, that's awesome.
if
And
you
in all
don't
case, I'll keep you updated with how it goes, and we will probably make an announcement when we send it to Giants.
yeah, the people always ask for release. When you say when it's ready, then they get angry. When you say approximately end month, then they get jealous or angry when you can't make it. So it's always different. So now I tell you like it is. I really thought that we could make it first quarter, but there are certain aspects of why it does not happen. Not because we are oh God, was heißt denn faul?
Uh,
It's not rotten. Rotten is the tomato, but
yeah,
lazy. It's not because
yeah,
we are lazy. It's just because we have some other interests. I mean, Achim was working on his map a little bit more. Tim was doing stuff,
yeah,
and
and
so,
also it's just a hobby. Sometimes you have things in your personal life that needs to take more time,
yeah,
and you can give the your project a little bit less time. Um, well, at first, for Le Méché, we were telling, okay, end of 2025. When we saw that it wouldn't be possible, we say, okay, it won't be the case, but no, we don't give any new dates. We'll take the time that we need to do it. It will be for 2026, but
to,
we don't want to be more precise because we didn't want to have a pressure to need to finish it for this month, and just end thing too fast and have a pressure release, like you say.
yeah, and on the other hand, I think it's the 24th this month. The DLC drops.
Yep.
That means that somewhere in between the 15th and the 24th, maybe there might be a patch. Maybe even two, who knows? That means you have to be clear that it can overthrow everything that you did,
Yeah.
or you
Yeah.
wait until it's there and you test it
In
then.
all case, we'll wait until the DLC came out before
Yeah.
sending it, because we want to be sure that we don't find a problem once the map is out with the DLC.
Yeah, with the announced or not announced whatever precision farming update, hot update, whatever. There can be go so much wrong because of the depth and the way that we changed XMLs and growth and all that
Mm.
stuff. There's maybe a bigger possibility that something goes wrong instead of everything is fine. When everything is fine, even after the patch, good for you, good for us. But if it is not, then it means it is stress again, and then people have something downloaded what needs to be fixed, and they do not fix it. They forget that they did not fix it, and they produce support requests, and it is worse for everybody. So it is really better to wait until it's there, because it might be a huge fix, a huge update, if they do everything fine. That will make us more happy than having a map 4 weeks earlier,
Mm.
or a mod
Oh,
four
okay,
weeks
I
earlier.
totally agree.
Mm.
And yeah, the 24 March, it's in less than 10-20 days. In all case, we still have a bit of work to do.
Yeah,
So we are totally in time.
that
Uh,
Lasse released the Schwesing Bahnhof V2 already that early was. I'm not jealous. I'm not angry about it, but it was totally against that what we spoke about, what I at least thought we spoke about. So I was a little bit surprised that he already released it, but I think he will have also a huge impact with the patch. So let's see how it plays out, and when latest when the update is there, and we see what happens with the map, we see if we made the right decision to wait. But I think we made it anyways the right decision, because there is too much that we have to do on the other hand, right? Maybe until then, the white lupine and
who knows?
who knows?
Like I said, for the first version, it will be a bit complicated, but we'll work on it once it's done. We also had this volume problem, so now it's fixed. We were able to bring it down, but yeah, we still want to have a bit of margin for the first version to come out.
Yeah, we have the white lupine in the game to buy it, right, for the feeding.
Yeah,
so it's there for it's already.
You don't have it in the map, but you have it with the MaizePlus.
So everything you need for the feeding, except for the fieldgrass hay. My personal view is that we should make it as hay, that we don't do the semi-dry, that we make it straight to hay. Because you get, with the other crops, you get straw, you don't ted it either. I would say that, and you don't need it in a converter. It's just that you can bale it to hay. That is something that I would need to have texture-wise and fill type-wise for the shop.
Yeah. So once I have the field type, I think it's Tim that create them. Most of the time, I'll make you fastly on a texture. To it. Because in my version of the MaizePlus, I don't have field grass in the field type.
No, me neither. Because
Team, how we can implement it.
Because we got it out with the with TerraLife, because there was normally I thought that they would put it in the sample maps. But as I mentioned, they got inspired, but only did 80% of what. No? So there's a lot of stuff missing, where I was a little bit angry about that it is missing. But it is what it is. Wait, I wanted to show you something quick before we end it. Then, anyways, I will drop it here anyway. Let's see if it works that way.
You won't be able to have on the concrete here. You won't be able to have how do we say it? A pile of something. You need to go a bit further.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I think we have tip calls under it. I'm not sure, but I think they are there. Because the concrete is a 3D model, so
for what do we bet? I bet it will be below the concrete.
Me too. I'll say it first.
I have to put in the. I don't know why the missing stuff. Why the missing stuff is there?
Yeah, that's a problem from the EasyDev. They are in the game, but.
There should be categories here too. This EasyDev that it still has not. It's
not made for so much.
You see with the compost and a compost raw, right? That we.
Yeah.
Too funny. And the dry maize. Too funny. Floey said something. He put in the compost. But not the compost raw. It's not for spreading. And I said, well, I know. We basically we created it. So this raw. I know what compost raw is. It is so funny that even people that work so close, that people that are friends, sometimes forget what came with MaizePlus back in the days. It's meadow silage? No, still not. Whole crop. I'm looking for whole crop silage. I bet if I would have started clicking to the left, it would also be at least. Holy.
I don't want to say, but you sometimes have a bit too much fill types. No, I'm joking.
It's just the I mean, I can show you on. I went what? There. 1 meter, it should be enough. Amount, 1,000 liters. You see that?
Oh, well, there is a bit under.
So I went back to this texture.
Okay.
It's totally fine because the pieces, the cracked pieces from corn or something isn't in whole crop silage anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Have you something in mind that? I think it could be a little bit shorter. The grass, was heißt denn Halm jetzt?
Yeah, but with the green rye that is quite high, it could also be. It's like you want. If you want that new texture, I could make one. If this is okay for you, we can keep it. That's up to you. I'll do it if you want something.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. For me, it's okay. I think it's
yeah,
okay.
I think it's okay too. But you know better than me what it should look like, as you have more knowledge on all the agricultural stuff.
Yeah, but it's really for me it's okay. But I got the question very often: did you change the whole crop silage texture? So the problem is the chaff. Is that what goes in the bunker silo in vanilla game, right?
Yes.
The chaff looks a little bit like the fresh maize.
Yes.
Like the chopped maize.
Yeah.
When you silage it and afterwards comes out the silage, it looks like that. So this is the base. So they changed the texture completely, and I think it's okay. I would really keep it. I don't know if people mean the chaff texture, if we change that, because this is something that it's true that the chaff texture should not look like another chopped maize texture.
For me, it's quite fine. But yeah, like I said, you have a bit more knowledge, a lot more knowledge than me in those subjects. So yeah.
You made a new crop windrow texture.
No, I used the one I made you for the MaizePlus.
Yeah, this is what I meant. So this is, but so you used the one that was there anyways. You didn't make a new one for MaizePlus.
No, because it was quite good in my opinion.
Yeah, and I think we should take the crop windrow texture to make the pieces a little bit shorter for the whole crop silage. Because on the other hand, it would be totally different. It would be like the base game where they use chaff that doesn't look any close to, because the whole crop silage that we do now is basically like grass silage, like grass.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Yeah, so we could sometimes take the grass fill plane to create the new whole crop silage.
Yeah,
but I don't know it will be really different, but we can try.
I would take the crop windrow texture.
But the crop windrow, I don't know if it's really shorter the sticks.
No, I meant from the color grading.
Okay. I know the color grading. I can rework it. It's
yeah, this here, but then with the color grading of the crop windrow as fill type for chaff.
For chaff, you're saying? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so in this case, you already have the texture. It's just an XML path to change.
Yeah, because I saw that basically the whole crop silage stuff from the base game is this chopped stuff, and because we change everything, we take the chopped parts out, we don't have that anymore. Everything is more grass-like. Everything is more the when you mow wheat or barley, it becomes a crop windrow. When you mow green ray from the structure here, it is all the same. So there's no big chunks in it. I would say, in my opinion, because we have two different silage maize textures. We have a dry one, we have a fresh one. There is no sorghum yet. I saw that. I saw that I think it's a Dutch guy who's more on oxygen. David's Facebook or Discord. He basically made also a silage sorghum like we had in Terra Life back in the days. But this is nothing that we plan on doing, so there's no need for keeping the chaff that way, I would say. And we can basically give it or share it. You can have it in the map plan too when you have the. So. Would it be okay if Would it be okay if a friend sometimes tagged you in a video since he does the same thing as you, just to help reach a wider audience, or would that bother you? If someone does the same that I do, what? Does he want to tag me to get a wider audience, or does he want to tag me that I get a wider audience? And why does he want to tag me? What does he the same as I do? So he got inspired by what we do, because I do this shit since 6 or 7 years. Basically created this shit. Moin, weißt du, warum ich den LS22 spiele und den 25er ablehne? Wegen Terra Life. Das Beste, das es je gab. Dankeschön, Marian. Thank you. Hüber, hey. Und Simulator Games, hi. I'm just waiting for the answer from Valeria. So
yeah, no problem, no stress.
Yeah, but this is also something that occurred to me, that a lot of people have no clue what MaizePlus was. They started with 25.
And a lot of people sometimes started in recent opus, and there's also sometimes a lot of people that just didn't play it with it in the past.
Yeah, okay. This even people who didn't play with it kind of came across it. Because they said, I don't want to play with MaizePlus.
Yeah, but we can often be surprised on how much people just don't know what's happening in FS a lot of time.
He also plays FS25. People say you grow faster if streamers help each other. His viewers notice you, and your viewers notice him. But I don't know what you. I get you, but I am no streamer. I'm no YouTuber. I'm not out for the huge amount of clicks and likes. Basically, what I do is I talk about the stuff that we are working on. A lot of people rewatch it because of the English community overseas that is several hours back, or in Australia or Africa. They rewatch it, so they get informed about the stuff that we do. And this is enough for me, because we have a wider audience noticing what we do, because we do it since 6 or 7 years. We have, I don't know how, the numbers don't speak for it, but if we talk about the stuff we do, a lot of people talk about it and know what is going on. So that means more for me than having 10 or 20 or 200 viewers. On Twitch, there were always 100, 200 viewers when we had Terra Life Plus. Then now the interest with 25 is a little bit lower, and I don't care. I have absolutely enough with a couple of people watching it and seeing what we are doing, because I really don't do it as professional, the streaming, and I don't do it for any money, and I don't do it for any attention. It's just a couple of people. So I really dialed back from that. And no problem. We were partners with. I just talked about it at the beginning of the stream. We were partners with Disagreement, for example. He has 750,000 followers, and then Oxy has 200,000, whatever. And I'm good friends with Ansgar, with Nplay. He has also. I think he's the biggest German streamer. Anyways, about simulations, but I don't need and I don't want this attention. I really walk back from that because I'm 54 and I really am. It's like the Sunday morning where you go to the pub and meet some good buddies. I'm okay with it if there are 2 or 20. Just the quality of the talks is what counts for me. So. But really, really nice of you. Thank you for asking. But of course, he can tag me. I mean, at least when he tags me and I see it and I go to his channel, I'm always free to say, please don't tag me anymore, or thank you for letting me know what you're doing. I'm really uncomplicated. So don't tag me anytime. Yeah, but you can do so. It's like the people that are telling Discord. You can post your videos, you can post your channels, keep it in 1 or 2 times per week. And if people didn't leave a like after 20 times you posted here, then you don't have to increase the amount of posts. It won't change anything. Okay, so then we will have some private talks then later on again, right? With some talk. Some talking points.
In all case, I'm always open to work.
So the what I take out of tonight is that the 4 times map comes before Le Marché. Then
absolutely not.
you will kick me so in the face when you meet me.
No,
here is your 4 times map. Or much worse.
I'll bring you an A4 paper size. Okay, this is an 4 times paper.
No, bring me reinforcement. Bring me a French girl, French woman, and food, and then I'm happy. And then I'm totally happy. I'm really totally happy with that. And there doesn't have to be any sexual at all. I'm happy with food and being nice. Yeah, so I'm totally okay with talking to her. I don't need no marriage, nothing. I'm totally fine by just having food and good conversations.
I'll bring you content.
Yeah. Okay, no, so if you are up to it, I would like to have you next week in the stream, of course, again, because there will be a lot of changes until next week, and it makes it easier to keep the stream short. Oh no, I have to snitch. Sorry. Danke. It makes it easier to keep the stream a little bit shorter when we have more talking points and we can go faster through the points.
Yeah, I just confirm back if I'm available, but if I am, I'm here with pleasure.
Yeah. On Sunday, I don't know what will happen on Sunday, if I'm able to play on Bahnhof or not. I hope that I will be. Will be a lot of work to do so. But there was something I wanted to ask you. Oh yeah, you sent me the MA7 badge somewhere 2 years ago or something like that. Can you have a look at it and maybe send me a new one? Have you also one of your own? So just
the logo of the team.
Yeah, I need especially one for you and or for the team, so that I can put it on the thumbnail, that when I have a guest, when I have you as a guest, then I can put it on. I don't want to pick just some, and maybe it's the wrong one or something.
For myself, I don't really have one, but I can send you the one from the team.
So you don't have a personal one?
No, I'd never created one, but I can send you the one from the team. It's a bit.
No. I think yeah, you can send it, but I think that from the team I still have, because it is with our team the same. We have a team logo, we have a bigger team logo, and then we have we have a team logo with Bull and me on it. Then we have a team logo where the other members can put their logo below it, so that they have their own logo. And I thought you might have your own too, so just that I can put you on there. Or you can create one. Yeah. we can create a double one, us
so
two.
ChatGPT, no.
Oh no! Don't go there. Don't go there.
I'm joking.
Valeria, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for being here, for watching, and
it was a pleasure.
No, I just meant Valeria, because I wanted to be kind to her, nice to say, because she wrote there, and I forgot that I answered already. So I'm becoming old. So you are okay with me being not that involved with the polish team, right? Because I think I would slow down the process anyways. So you have anyways procure for everything there, so I don't have to be that involved.
No problem. In all case, I've done the work I needed to do on this point, and if they have anything else, I'll be available for them if anything comes up.
The most important thing is for me afterwards that we do the texture and foliage workshop, that you show me on how to do the grass.
Yep.
Just to repeat the grass, there are three talking points. The French future wife, the 4 times map, and the workshop for correct.
You are hard in negotiation.
I know, that's kind of my job. And the good thing is that you do understand German, so I can do this here. I can say bye bye with the Paul Pink Panther that I totally love, Inspector Clouseau. It's really I love it. So guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for the rewatch, for the guys who watch it on YouTube in the replay. On Sunday we will have hopefully the regular stream. I say a massive thank you to my friend and collaboration partner Actinum from MS7. Thank you for being here.
A pleasure, and thank you to everyone who watched it.
And then we say bye bye till the next